Hi guys. So this project that I have is for a privacy phone case. I call it the smartphone disruptor, just because many people today don't really know how software is built, and sometimes it can be malicious or surreptitious, which means that it's called social engineering. So people can learn, just to give an overview, an inch deep and a mile wide. People can use social engineering, which is they find your interests in things and then they use that to their advantage to gain access to private information. So one way could be just to use the phone camera, and because that is a extension of the phone, they can have you click something that you really don't know what you're clicking, and they could provide access through the camera, and they can use that to scope things around your house, like find out if you have expensive things. Granted, people take a lot of pictures and things like that, whether it's in an event or like a birthday party or something, or maybe it's on a vacation. But if you're in the house and you don't want to snap pictures that you normally wouldn't, they could use that to their advantage. So that's kind of one of the premises behind this invention. So this is for the iPhone 5 that I had 3D printed, which seems to work out very well. There's two iterations. There's this one that has you can punch out the not punch out, but you can push out the phone from the back here. It's got that open slider, and then I had that the second iteration. I had that just push down to here, and then there's a push sign, as you can see, which helps push it out a little bit, and that's for the back, to stress out the phone from the case. The second iteration was the slider itself. The mechanism actually has a pre-cut hole for the flashlight, so you can view using the flashlight. You can use the flashlight when it's in the disabled camera mode. Third iteration was having the button at the top shaved down. So it was bigger in the first one, and then it's shaved down to be more streamlined, more ergonomic, as you can see here. So I've compiled the best iterations together. So this phone case for the iPhone 5, this button, and then this slider mechanism into the one case. And I'm having that sold on shapeways.com. You can find my shop at shapeways.com /shops/artifacts3D, and there you can have it actually printed into the three parts. So the three parts that you would buy, it's priced at $30 evenly, I think, is a total if you buy all the parts. So the button is $3, the mechanism is $6, and then the case is $21. So what happens is you'll get three parts. You'll get the case itself, the button, and the mechanism. And what you would do is you would put the mechanism in here and hold it with your finger. Take the button and you would put glue on the top of the mechanism and the bottom of the button, and then hold it in place. And then until that's solidly dry, and then you can use your camera smartphone disruptor. And that's basically what I have right now. I have a 3D printed. My second thing that I want to do is I want to incorporate a 3D module, or I mean a Bluetooth module. So what happens is there will be a setting point where once it's open, the Bluetooth module would hit a certain point, and that would trigger the Bluetooth frequency in your phone, which would allow you to open something like, let's say, the camera. And this can be done through, like, obviously privacy settings in the phone, which you could allow the camera to be open once this is done. There's certain things like pairing, like for instance, when you have headphones, you use Bluetooth pairing. It's kind of the same concept, so which would allow you to just slide the phone, so you would know when your camera is being used. You would, as soon as you open the shutter, your camera port or your camera, that function, that element on the phone is going to be opened up, and then when you are done, you could close it out like that, or you'd press your home button, or however you want to do that. So that's a second iteration, or a second avenue that I want to take the phone case into. So, and then obviously adding more designs, maybe a personalization, adding favorite logos on here, collegiate logos, maybe pictures and things like that. So the first thing is to actually get funding for the phone case, and that's where I am taking purchase orders right now on shapeways.com /shop/artifacts3D, and you can purchase the homemade one right now. Any color, I think you can get just about any color you want in this. You could probably do the buttons different. I just color these just to show with a marker, but you can obviously get those printed in different colors if you want. And just provide me some feedback on the Shapeways store there at the shop, and let me know how it went. And I'm looking forward to making more of these and getting it to even look better for different models. So basically, you know, I would use the funding to upgrade the designs, add more models for like the Galaxy S6, an iPhone 6. So there's maybe even tablets could possibly get into that, and not just using plastic, but using silicone. So that's another instance where if I do rapid prototyping, that's going to cost, it could cost like $20,000, maybe even upwards of $30,000 just to get a mold like this. Well, this isn't a mold, but get a mold that would produce something like this. So they put a mold in there, they pour the glue, or they pour the element like silicone or plastic or whatever type of it's going to be made out of, and then that's pulled out, and what it's pulled out from is the mold, and that's what costs a lot of money because it's going to produce a lot of these. So that's why I had Shapeways right now help me, because they can do that. Since they have the designs, they can create the mold and then start stamping it out, so to speak, because they really don't have they're printing it, they're using another machine, which is fine. But if I want to, you know, try to get into using different elements that are feel different to the touch, that, you know, might be even waterproof and things like that, that are better waterproof, I would have to go into rapid prototyping and going through those types of iterations, which cost more money. So I'll give you the links to purchase the phone cases, and you can make them yourselves for the iPhone 5. It works great. I've already tested it, and just give me some feedback, and I appreciate your support, and look for other projects that I'm starting that can help us out and get going. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.